to introduce you to the concept, importance, principles, and stages of idea validation, and establish a foundational understanding of why and how ideas must be tested before further investment in resources, time, and energy. What is idea validation? Idea validation is the process of testing and confirming whether a business idea has real market demand and is worth pursuing. It is a structured, deliberate method of gathering evidence and feedback to support or reject an idea. At its core, idea validation answers the question, is this a problem worth solving, and will people pay for this solution? It involves engaging with your target audience early, asking the right questions, observing behaviors, and iterating the idea based on actual feedback rather than assumptions. Idea validation is not a one-time activity, but a dynamic process that is iterative, data-driven, and customer-centered. It is an integral component of modern entrepreneurship, especially in environments where resources are scarce and competition is high. Why is idea validation important? Most startups fail not because of poor execution, lack of funding, or bad marketing, but because they build solutions to problems that do not exist or for customers who are not willing to pay. According to a CB Insights report, the #1 reason startups fail is no market need. Idea validation helps entrepreneurs fail fast, fail cheap, and fail forward by identifying bad ideas early before they consume excessive resources. Without validation, entrepreneurs operate in a vacuum of assumptions. With it, they operate from a foundation of evidence and feedback. The cost of not validating your idea. Failure to validate an idea can lead to 1. Wasted time building a product nobody wants. 2nd, financial loss from unnecessary development and marketing. 3rd, team burnout from working on a dead-end project. 4th, reputational damage when launching an underperforming solution. 5, missed opportunities by not pivoting early. In contrast, validation empowers you to pivot intelligently, refine your solution, and build with confidence. What makes an idea worth validating? Not every idea deserves deep exploration. A good candidate for validation is an idea that solves a real, painful, or urgent problem, offers a unique or significantly better solution, has a clear target market, has monetization potential, can be implemented within your current resource capacity. You want to identify ideas that balance innovation with market demand. Stages of idea validation. First, assumption mapping. List all your assumptions about your idea, customer, and solution. These assumptions can be categorized into desirability, do people want it? Feasibility, can it be built? And viability, will it make money? Second problem, validation. Is the problem real? Is it painful enough that customers are actively looking for a solution? Use interviews, forums, and surveys to gauge the reality of the problem. Third solution, validation. Present your solution concept, not the full product, to a sample audience. See if it resonates. Ask if they would use it, pay for it, or recommend it. Fourth, market validation. Explore if there is an addressable market for your solution. How big is it? Who are the competitors? What gaps exist? Fifth, prototype or MVP testing. Develop a basic prototype or MPV to get actual customer feedback. This is your first real-world experiment. 6, pivot or persevere. Based on what you learn, either move forward, change direction, pivot, or abandon the idea. Mindset for validation. Idea validation is humbling. Entrepreneurs must detach emotionally from their ideas and be open to criticism, rejection, and change. Your idea is not your identity. You must be willing to kill your darlings if the data does not support them. Also, remember, validation is about learning, not about proving your idea is right. It's better to discover flaws early than after you've spent 500,000 Naira plus on branding, websites, or production. Real-life examples. 1. Airbnb. Before building their platform, the founders rented out their apartment to test the concept of strangers paying to stay in someone's home. That small validation experiment became a billion-dollar company. 2. Dropbox. Before writing a single line of code, Dropbox created a simple explainer video. Based on the number of signups, they validated market demand. 3. Zappos. The founder took pictures of shoes in stores and posted them online to see if people would order. When they did, He bought them from the store and shipped them, validating the model before building any inventory. Summary of key points. 1-point idea validation helps avoid building products nobody wants. 2. It involves problem-solution market fit checks. 3. It is cheaper to validate than to fail blindly. 4th, validation is continuous, not a one-off task. 5. Customer interviews and feedback are the foundation of effective validation.